Well, I can't believe I'm doing this again, but I'm finding the conversation with Scott Hazu and Ben Wilkoff via vlog so compelling and interesting that I'm going to try and keep it going for a bit longer. My head is just full of big words and concepts that I'm just starting to begin to understand. Things like self-efficacy and technological determination and developing resiliency for complexity. All of these different, thoughtful, incredibly well-written blog posts have really got my head spinning. I'm not quite sure what to make of them all. I'm going to keep thinking about it. And in the meantime, I'd like to respond to some of the comments that Scott made in his last narration of his learning. Scott, I love the idea. I love the visual of walking the same path with different people and how you learn something different every time. I mean, that really, to me, is what this etmooc is about. And it's not even so much about where you're going in the path. It's a circle. It's about who you're walking it with. What I'm finding more and more interesting about this etmooc is the question of what elements need to be there for you to actually learn from these different people. If you're, I'm not sure I want to extend the metaphor anymore, really, but I think I might. If you're stressed out about the routes you're going to trip over, or about did you pack enough stuff, then you're not really able to pay attention to the people you're with and really get the most out of hanging out with them. And I think I see that happen in my job as technology coordinator at my school quite a lot, where the technology trips people up so much that they can't see the bigger picture. So I find, and I see that happening with this etmooc as well, and I find that a really interesting dilemma, and I'd love to figure out what the answer is to how to get people past that stage where the technology is tripping them up to where they can really understand the power of of network learning. I also agree completely with your response to what would you do if a supervisor is there. I feel very much the same way in my own teaching practice, that having now taught Math 7 for almost 13 years, I really get it. I feel like if somebody were to come in and tell me that I should be doing something different, then I would ask them to sit in my class and watch the learning that's going on. But that doesn't happen right away, and it takes confidence. It takes this new word I've learned, self-efficacy, to be able to ask the questions of the supervisor, to be able to draw them in and have the confidence to know, it takes confidence to interact with other people and listen to them and learn from them. And so I'm really interested in what structures, what conversations, what pathways can help people develop this confidence in online learning environments. So I think that's all I wanted to say. I'm really enjoying this conversation. Don't know how much longer we can keep it up, but sure, I'm having a lot of fun.